Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix error, that is DirectX 12 is not supported on your system. So if you're receiving this error with Homeworld 3 game on your Windows computer, then please follow the steps shown in this video. Now the first step is to restart your computer. Simply restart your computer once, and after the system restart, launch the game. Now the next step is to run the game as an administrator from the game installation folder. For this, go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select manage, then click on browse local files. Now over here, make a right click on the game exe file and then select properties. Go to the second tab and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator. Then hit apply, click on OK, and then make a double click to launch the game. If that does not work, again go to properties and this time put a check over here, select Windows 8, hit apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game. Still not working, then this time select Windows 7 over here and then hit apply, click on OK, and then make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, this time put a check on the box which says disable full screen optimizations and then hit apply, click on OK, and then launch the game. If that does not work, then open Homeworld 3 folder, binaries Win64. Do the same thing with this exe file. Make a right click, select properties, go to the second tab, put a check over here, run this program as an administrator, hit apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, again put a check over here, select Windows 8, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game. If that does not work, select Windows 7 over here and then hit apply, click on OK, and then launch the game. If that does not work, put a check on disable full screen optimization, hit apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game. Still not working. In that case, uncheck all these boxes. So when you put a check on these boxes, if that does not work, you can uncheck these boxes and then go back, do the same thing with the first exe file. Uncheck all the boxes and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to allow the game exe file to antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus, make sure that you allow the game exe file to antivirus program. Now if you're using Windows security, then go to Windows settings, go to privacy and security if you have Windows 11, and then click on Windows security. If you have Windows 10, you will have an option update in security, then click on Windows security. Now click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down, at the end you will see manage ransomware protection, click on it. Now click on allow an app through control folder access, click on yes to allow. Now click on add an allowed app, browse all apps, and then go to the game installation folder. If the game is installed in C drive, open C drive, program files x86. Now open the Steam folder. Now open the Steam apps folder, open the common folder, so open Steam apps and then open the common folder. Now over here you will open the game folder and then select the game exe file. Now click on open, again click on add an allowed app, browse all apps, and then this time open Homeworld 3 binaries Win64, select this exe file, click on open. Now type in control panel in Windows search box and then go to control panel, open, click on system and security, Windows Defender Firewall, click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall, click on change settings in the top, click on allow another app, click on browse, and then go to the game installation folder once again. So open the Steam folder, Steam apps folder, open the common folder, open the game folder, select this exe file, click on open. Now click on add. In my case, the game is already added. Again click on allow another app, click on browse, and then open Homeworld 3 binaries Win64, select this exe file, click on open, and then click on add. In my case, the game is already added. So once the game is added over here, now you can click on OK on the bottom and then launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to perform a clean installation of your graphics driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. So go to NVIDIA website and then select the right product type. For me it's GeForce. Now select the right series, Now in my case it's 30 series notebook. So make sure that you select your series over here and then select your graphic card. Make sure that you select your graphic card over here and then select the right operating system. So if you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. If you have Windows 10, select Windows 10, and this will be game ready driver. Now click on search. Latest one is 552.44 right now, so click on download and then click on download once again and let the download complete. Once the download is complete, you can run this exe file. Now once you run the exe file, click on OK or yes to allow and then click on agree and continue and then select custom over here and then click on next and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure that you put a check on perform a clean installation and then click on next and let the installation complete. After the installation, restart your computer. After the system restart, you can launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings. Now click on browse over here and then again go to the game installation folder and open the game folder. Now open the game folder, select this exe file, click on add. Once the game is added, click on options, select high performance. Now click on save. Again click on browse and then open Homeworld 3 binaries Win64. Select this exe file, click on add. Once the game is added, click on options, select high performance. Now click on save. Now launch the game. Next step is to verify the game files. Now for this, go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, go to the installed files tab and then click on verify integrity of game files. Once the verification is complete, now you can launch the game. Next step is to try DX11 or DX12 in launch option. So make a right click on the game, select properties. So over here type in -D3D11 and then close this, launch the game and then check. If that does not work, this time type in -DX11 and then you can launch the game and then check. If that does not work, this time type in -DX12 and then launch the game and then check. Still not working, then you can remove this, empty this launch option and then follow the next step. Now the next step is to roll back graphics driver. So again go to NVIDIA website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. I will even show for AMD. So let me show for AMD. Go to AMD website and then select your graphic card. So make sure that you select your graphic card. This is just an example. Now once you select your graphic card, click on submit and you will see the latest graphics driver. If you have Windows 11, expand Windows 11. If you have Windows 10, expand Windows 10. Now over here, this is the latest one. Now to install the previous driver, scroll down and click on previous drivers and then you will see the list of all the previous drivers and then you can try to install the old driver, expand Windows 11 or Windows 10 and then you can try to install the previous drivers. You can download it and then restart your computer. Similarly for NVIDIA card users, you can go to NVIDIA website and then select your graphic card from the list. Make sure that you select your graphic card, select the right operating system and then click on start search. This is just an example. Now scroll down, the latest one right now is 552.44. You can try installing 552.22 or maybe GeForce Game Ready driver, that is 552.12. But whenever you download it, when you install it, make sure that you put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. After the clean installation, restart your computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is to rename save game files. To rename save game files, now before you rename, or you can rename or delete the save game files. Now before you rename or delete the save game file, let me inform you that you will lose all the game progress. You have to start everything from scratch. So only if you agree you can do so. So open File Explorer, go to this PC, open C drive. Now open users folder. Now open your username folder. Now open app data. If you don't see app data on the top, click on view, select show, and then put a check on hidden items, and then open app data folder, open the local folder. Over here you can see Homeworld 3 folder. You can make a right click and then you can rename this as Homeworld 3.old or whatever you want. Once you rename it, you can launch the game. It will create another Homeworld 3 folder and you will lose all the game progress and you have to start everything from scratch. If that does not work, you can delete the save game file. So you can make a right click and then click on delete. Once this is deleted, now you can launch the game and this time it will start from scratch. So check if it's not working. The next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in view advanced system settings in Windows search box and then click on view advanced system settings and then click on the first settings and then go to advanced tab and then click on change over here and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 gigabyte. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here it's 16 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 RAM 16 GB. So 116 into 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM that is into 1.5. So in my case initial size is 24576 and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 gigabyte. I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So 16 into 1024, I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3, that is 49152. 4915152. Now click on set over here, then click on OK, apply, OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now the next step is to install DirectX and Visual C++ file. For this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Here you can see DirectX. Now click on download and then run this exe file. Now click on yes to allow and then click on I accept. Next, uncheck install Bing bar. Next, and let it complete. This will take a couple of seconds or maybe a minute, and once this is complete you can click on finish and then install Visual C++ file. So click on finish now and then go to the second link and then open this link in a browser. Again it will take you to Microsoft website, and here you can see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19 and 22. Download x86 and download x64. So I will download first x86 and then run this exe file. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see install option, click on install. In my case it is already installed. It's telling me to restart my computer, so it is already installed in my case. Then install x64. Again, once the download is complete, run this exe file. Again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see install option, click on install. Click on yes to allow and let the installation complete. Now once both are installed, then restart. Once this is installed, you will see restart option right like this. Restart your computer. Restart is a must after this, and after the system restart you can launch the game. Next step is to unplug external devices from the computer. So if you have these devices which you're not using, disconnect these devices and then launch the game. Also disconnect extra controller connected to the computer. Sometimes we have additional controller or dongle connected. You can disconnect it and then launch the game. Try launching the game on single monitor. Also, if you have any third-party application or services running, close it. Disable Steam overlay. Now for this, go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game, and then launch the game. Also close all the other overlay applications. So if you have Discord running or GeForce Experience running, so close all the overlay application and then launch the game and then check. Also close all the overclocking applications. So if you have MSI Afterburner, Riva Tuner running, you can close it. Also perform clean boot. To perform clean boot, type in system configuration in Windows search box and then click on system configuration. Go to the services tab and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services and then click on disable all. In my case, this option is grayed out. I already did it. In your case, this should be highlighted. So make sure you put a check on hide all Microsoft services first and then click on disable all and then click on apply, click on OK, and then you will see a restart option, restart your computer and then launch the game. Also, if you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Next step is to update your Windows to the latest version. So open Windows settings, go to Windows Update or Update and Security and then click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed over here, then restart your computer and after the system restart, launch the game. Next step is to update your update system BIOS. Now to update system BIOS, go to your system manufacturer website. So if you have a Dell computer, go to Dell website. If you have Lenovo, go to Lenovo. If you have HP, go to HP website and then update your system BIOS. Select your model number, make sure that you select your computer and then update the system BIOS. Now in case of laptop, before you update the system BIOS, in case of laptop, make sure battery on your computer is more than 10% and the AC adapter, the charger, is connected to the computer. During the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. Now you can skip this step if you're not able to launch the game. But if you're able to launch the game, you can switch to window mode and lower down graphics settings. Now for this, launch the game first. Now once you launch the game, now go to settings and then go to video. Now over here, if borderless window is selected, you can switch to window mode and lower down screen resolution. Now if this is set to 4K, you can try 1920 into 1080p. You can even lower down more. And then if the vertical sync is on, you can turn it off and then check. Now scroll down. Now over here, you can limit the frame rate. I will limit it to 60. And then scroll down. Now if HDR is enabled, you can disable HDR and then check. Scroll down. Now over here, you can try different upscale over here. Now you can even go for DLSS or you can even try XESS or you can try FSR2. So try different upscale and then check. Scroll down. Now over here, if overall quality level is set to epic, in that case you can set it to high. You can even go for medium or low quality. So I will set it to medium. And then if the ray trace shadow is on, you can turn it off and then apply the settings. Now apply the settings and then check the performance. Now the next step is to uninstall and reinstall the game. So if nothing is working, you can make a right click on the game, select manage, then click on uninstall. Now after the uninstall, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, restart your computer and then reinstall the game to C drive. So if the game is installed to another drive like D drive or E drive, you can try to install the game to C drive and then check. Now if the game is already installed in C drive, then you can try to install the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to get the game running on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.